Okay, move straight to the CAF Champions League. Of course, Rangers International of Enugu will be in action. And also you're having Rivers United will also be in action. Ifeanyiba and Wiki Tourist will be playing in the CAF Confederations Cup. But we'll start with Rangers. After that draw they had, people actually celebrating them and all. That was like, what are they celebrating? But now they know they need to score goals and all that for them to be able to, just stand the chance. Because if you want to defend and defend and defend, sometimes it just doesn't work.
In terms of celebrating, I've not seen anyone on the street celebrating the 1-1 draw in Algeria. But I think the point is it's a very decent result when you go away. So very
get one precious away goal.
Yeah, especially when you go to a country like Algeria to get a draw, an away goal as well. So you can understand why fans of Rangers are very optimistic and that they can do the job in the second leg in Enugu later today. But Cecilia, the Algerians are a very good side as well too. So they'll be coming here and believing that they can score a goal as well too. And like I said at the start of the show, Rangers, I don't know. It depends on what how the Coach Mama wants to approach this one. Like I said, a goalless draw will suffice, and we'll see them through to the next round. But how do you play? How do you go into a game with the mindset of getting a goalless draw over 90 minutes? So I don't think Coach Mama will approach that game that way. I think they'll go into the game and try to win. Obviously, they don't have to throw caution to the wind or anything like that. They don't have to go kamikaze. They should take the time, very cautious when they have to be, and take the chances when they come. So for me, Cecilia, I don't know. It's a tough one, but we'll find out on Sunday how that particular game pans out. Obviously, Rangers are in the driving seat, having scored an away goal. So hopefully the fans can just drive them on to victory. Remember, it's just a preliminary round, and we don't want to see Rangers, after years of not participating, get knocked out before the first round. So it's Rangers versus JSR of Algeria. Rangers lead. It's 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, that's that game.
It's 1-1. 1-1 from the first leg in Algeria. And we'll see how it pans out in Cecilia. And secondly, we'll talk about Rivers United. Rivers versus Real Bamako. That one ended goalless in Mali last week. And Rivers, they've been talking tough. The coach, Stanley Iguma, is calling on the fans to come out en masse to support them on Sunday. And this one, Cecilia, goalless draw. This one is basically halftime. There's no goal scored,
there's
no
so
loss,
much to play
nothing.
For.
There's a lot to play for in this particular game. So it's like we're just starting afresh, and anyone can take this game. But Rangers playing in front of their own fans obviously should have an edge.
Yeah, they should. But if you check this season, the way Rangers started the season, losing their first game at home. So it's like the home is not even the fortress for them.
Yeah, but we're talking Rivers United.
Rivers United,
they've been very, very impressive this season. I remember they were unbeaten for a while before they lost, a couple of weeks ago. So for Rangers against Real Bamako, for Rivers, I beg your pardon, I think that one is a more straightforward.
It's straightforward. As you said.
Like I said, it's goalless. It's goalless. If JSR score a goal, and then Rivers are in big trouble because they would need to score 2 goals, because one away goal, you know what it counts for. So it's going to be a very tricky affair for Rivers United against Real Bamako.
Now, continent now, CAF
Confederation Cup.
You have Ifeanyiba, they left Lagos yesterday.
Then Egypt.
They're already in Egypt Thursday evening. I think they're at about 5 p.m. now. They're already getting ready for that game. After scoring just 1 goal at home, you're going away from home, so they need all the goals they need to score for them to be able to progress, because that's another one which is really, really crucial. Crucial.
But it's important. Remember the game against El Masri was a very tough one. It was a late goal, that got them, the victory last week. And a win is a win, Cecilia. They go into this game against El Masri knowing that they can avoid a defeat. They're through to the next round. So I think this is actually more straightforward than what we have in the CAF Champions League between for Rangers and Rivers United. Any kind of draw will favor Ifeanyiba in this particular game, but it's easier said than done. You're playing in Egypt, very hostile environments. and the fans will be on top of the players as soon as the whistle, goes off. So they have to show a lot of character. They have to show a lot of character. I mean, if they don't want to capitulate in this particular game, and we'll see, Cecilia. I mean, these are really tough ties. I mean, it's hard to say confidently that any of those things will just come out on top at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very difficult weekend for Team Nigeria, despite the fact that you're having some of them having that advantage. Yeah. But then, I mentioned Rangers earlier, when you start your home game, on a loss and you're not playing at home after you went away to collect just 1 point, you score a goal, that is an advantage. But then you can't defend for the whole 90 minutes. You definitely want to try and come out and score. But if they can actually score maybe 2 goals in the first half, then they can relax, not just relax, but know that that confidence will definitely come. But if first half ends goalless, well, whatever happens in second half, they just try not to concede. That's just going to be it. But it's easier said than done. Yeah. That's the way it is. So
good luck to all the teams on the continent this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Those games will go down, and we're wishing them all the best. Hopefully, I mean, in recent times, Nigerian teams haven't done well on the continent. We're hoping it changes this year, and they're able to advance and go far into the different competitions in Africa.